Hi guys, hope so you are well by the grace of Almighty Creator. And today I am going to take a session on business communication. And today the topic is IP address. You have to know this is a technical term. So we have to collect and generate the right concept. In this session, we will know about IP address, Internet Protocol Address. So we're going to understand what is an IP address and how you can find your computers or a smartphone's IP address. So let's start. Computers in internet communicate with each other with underground or underwater cables or wirelessly. If I want to download a file from internet, then my computer should have an address so that other computers in the internet can find and locate my computer in internet. In internet terms, that address of computer is called IP address. Let us understand with it other example. Like if someone wants to send you a mail, then he or she should have your home address. Similarly, your computer also needs an address so that other computers in internet can send you a file that you want to download that address. That address in internal term is called IP address, which is nothing but a string of numbers written in a certain format. Note this comparison, this is your home address, which is identified by your area postman. And you get all things delivered in this address. Similarly, this is your computer address, which is identified by the computer in internet. And you get all the downloads available at this computer address. This address is the IP address of your computer. IP address stands for Internet Protocol Address. But what does this mean, Internet Protocol? Internet Protocol is a set of rules that makes internet work. You are able to watch these videos this time in YouTube only because your computer or your smartphone has an IP address and YouTube is sending you all the data relates to this video to this IP address. IP address is of two types, Internet Protocol version 4 and Internet Protocol version 6. Internet Protocol version 4 consists of 4 numbers separated with the dot each number. Each number can range from 0 to 255 in decimal numbers, but computer do not understand these decimal numbers. So these numbers are converted to binary, from which is computer understandable. Therefore, in binary, this range can be written as 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Since this number is separated by a group of 8 binary digits, so the whole Internet Protocol version 4 address is represented by a sequence of 32 ones and zeros, or simply I should say by a sequence of 32 bits. So IP version 4 is a 32-bit address. In IP version 4, a unique sequence of ones and zeros is assigned to each computer. Therefore, a total of 2 raised to power 32 devices, that is approximately 4 billion devices, can be addressed and connected to internet with IP version 4. But there is a problem with this 32-bit IP version 4 address. With IP version 4, we can connect only this amount of devices to internet. But these days, we are devices like computers, smartphones, far more than 4 billion. So slowly we are moving towards IP version 6 address, and which is a 128-bit IP address in human friendly from IP version 6 is written as a group of 8 hexadecimal numbers separated with clones, for example, in human. Friendly from the IP version 6 address can be written like this, while in computer. Friendly from Internet Protocol version 6 address can be written by a sequence of 128 ones or zeros. Since a unique sequence of ones and zeros is given to each computer connected to internet. So with IP version 6, a total of 2 raised to power 128 devices can be connected to internet. That is, IP version 6 can address this amount of devices, which is actually far more than enough for many future generations. To find your computer's public IP address, right? What is my IP in www.google.com? Google will tell you your computer's public IP address. Similarly, to find out your smartphone's public IP address, right? Or just say, what is my IP in your smartphone? Google will tell you your smartphone's public IP address. Without this numerical protocol, we would not be able to connect to internet. And without internet, we would be standing in long queues to get train tickets. We would be looking at newspapers to see where the jobs are available, and we would be buying storage device like CDs, because without internet, good storage would not work. So IP address is must. Dear participant, hope so you understand very clearly and sharply that I have already discussed in front of you by using the animation. Thank you all for staying with me.